Okay, so unit rates are our next, I guess, our next step in ratios. So now we're going to go to rates. And so write this down. I wrote down and forgot to write it with you. A rate is a comparison of two quantities measured in different units. Okay? So get that written down. I'll give you a second there. I'll pause and give you a second. Okay, for example, 52 miles, 4 gallons. Okay, so basically I drove 52 miles on 4 gallons of gas, if you will. Okay, so a unit rate, though, is a rate with a denominator of 1. So to change a rate to a unit rate, you need to divide the first number of the ratio by the second number of the ratio. Okay, so let's look at each one of these, and I'm going to use my calculator too. And we're going to write each rate as a unit rate. Okay, so I have 75 miles driven in 3 hours. So we're going to write this 75 miles over 3 hours. Okay, so this will be the unit rate, which is still an equivalent ratio here, will be my numerator divided by my denominator. And I did 75 divided by 3, and I have 25 miles in 1 hour. Okay, because your denominator has to be 1. So let's look at this one. 40 bicycles sold in 8 hours. I have 40 bikes in 8 hours. So again, I want the unit rate, so my denominator has to be 1. So I do 40 divided by 8. Well, 40 divided by 8 is 5. So the unit rate is 5 bikes sold in 1 hour. Now I have 228 students on 6 buses. 228 students on 6 buses. So my unit rate is, well, how many students on 1 bus? So 1 bus. So I'm going to do 228 divided by 6. I have 38 students. It's abbreviation for students on 1 bus. Okay, I'm going to do 2 more with you, and you'll do the rest on your own. 144 words typed in 3 minutes. Now I want to know clearly words per 1 minute. That's my unit rate. I have 144 divided by 3, and I get 48 words in 1 minute. Okay, last one on this page. I have 140 miles on 5 gallons of gas. So 140 miles on 5 gallons of gas. So my unit rate will be 1 gallon, right? Because my denominator has to be 1. And I'm going to divide 140 divided by 5. And that was 28 miles for 1 gallon. That's actually pretty good. So you need to do 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 on your own if you are not with us. Okay? If we're in class, we'll do those independently and check together. Ooh, just kidding. Number 11 as well, and 12. 11 and 12. 11 and 12, you can do it. Okay. So unit price, okay? And as I'm doing this video, I'm going to remember to bring in some examples. Unit prices give the cost per 1 unit. This is especially helpful when comparison shopping to find the best deal. Okay, so pause for a second. So when finding a unit price, so when you find a unit price, you always divide the price by the quantity. Okay? So for example, we're going to give the unit price of each item. Now you don't need to write this as a unit rate, okay? We're looking for unit price. Well, we can, we'll do that. So $36 for 9 books. But I want to know the unit price, meaning the cost for one book. I want one book. So I'm going to do 36 divided by 9, and I get $4. So it's $4 for one book. Then I have 5 scarves for $60. So again, even though you see 5 scarves and then you see $60, you always divide the price by the quantity. So $60 divided by 5 scarves. So I want to know how much one scarf is. So 60 divided by 5 is $12. So $12 for one scarf. Let me see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8, 9, 9. 9. I have 9. Okay. So I'm going to do, I'll do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll do 4. I'll do 2 more. Okay. So I have 4 bananas for $2. So again, divide price by the quantity. So $2 for 4 bananas. So I want to know how much is one banana. If I want one banana, what am I going to do? So 2 divided by 4, and you get 0.5. So 0.5, we need to translate that to money. That is going to be 50 cents. So I literally got this, 0.5. But this needs to be 50 cents. That's what you need to write. 16, $20 to mail an 8-pound package. So $20 to mail 8-pound package. But here's the thing. I want to know how much per pound, right? I want to know what's 1 pound. 1 pound. How much would it cost to mail 1 pound? So I have $20 divided by 8, and I get $2.50. That's what I get, $2.50. Okay, for that package. We'll do one more. 30 bottles of water for $8. Well, remember, divide price divided by 30. 30 bottles. I want to know 1 bottle of water. So $8, 8 divided by 30. And I get, so this is what it looks like. I literally get 0.266666 repeating. Here's the thing, in the world of money, unfortunately, they're going to round up. So it's actually going to be, so we're going to write 0.26 repeating, but as in money, we're going to write 27 cents, okay? 27 cents. And so you need to do these last 4 on your own, and that is going to wrap up unit price, right? Unit price.